Hello, you guys. How are you? I know this is scary looking, but it's getting better. I had a little bit of cancer removed, so no makeup, no nothing, but here I am, live and alive. So there's that.
It's doing really good.
Yes, it's improving. You need to be taller or shorter or something.
Okay, so for me,
Sorry.
I got the basics. I got the LLV because I use it, and I run out of it every month because I use it, and it's really good. And along with that, I just went ahead and got the 3 cart in the carts.
Yes.
Of course, you always want to get your MetaPWR Advantage as a part of that because it is a reduced price, and it's really good for you too. So I got that, and then I'm always using the PB Restore and the PB Assist Plus. So I got the combo, which is just a little bit more if you get it separate. So there is a little bit of savings if you get it together. And I use both of them. I use the PB Plus in my shakes, and then I use this just regular with my other vitamins. And then of course, always use the Deep Blue Polyphenol.
Yes.
So that's always really good. So that's my order.
And one thing about this is if you don't use it, excuse me, in 30 days, it really should be refrigerated. And if you live in a hotter temperature like we do, it might be a good idea to use that. And I didn't hear that for the longest time. And if they did mention it, it went over my head. I'm short, so things go over my head. Can I say? Okay, so, and I've mentioned this before, I use the nutrient pack. I don't get the triple combo, I guess you could say. The CRS is really helpful for your heart, but mine is weird, so my heart doesn't like it. Or at least that's what I experience. I get more fluttering. Okay, so the E-Omega, these are your Omegas, really good for your brain, cognitive things like that. And the vitamin complex, this is all food source. These are great. The science behind these is pretty awesome. These are great. I try to use one of each in the morning and one of each in the afternoon. Sometimes I forget my afternoon ones. The full dosage is 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. But for those who are a smaller build, like up to 120 pounds or something like that, they said that you can cut it in half, and that's what I do, and it seems to be working for me. And then there again, because I bought this, I did the cart in the cart as well, which we've mentioned many times, is getting the things that you love. There's, I don't know, maybe 10 different items that you can choose from. You can choose up to 3, but you can get the things that you really love and use the most at a reduced price, and who doesn't like that? So MetaPWR Advantage for the win. I love this stuff. Occasionally I will skip this because I get busy and go on. Usually I do it pretty much first thing in the morning. I love this stuff. You want to use it in just a small amount of water and mix it up really good, and then drink it down quickly, because when you put it in the water, it activates the ingredients right away. So you want the benefits right away. So that's what I do.
It's good stuff.
It is.
It's good to have on a
really,
regular
really
basis.
good stuff. And go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was going to say that on the collagen, you gotta know that it's one of the best out there,
Yes.
bar none. And you know, we talked to several different people that have different collagens and stuff, and still, the flavor is better than some.
Yes.
It's not from just the cow. It's marine based, and it's brought in basically around Italy, and this is powerful stuff. It's so good for your whole body and your organs and stuff.
And the science behind it is pretty remarkable. If you look at the ingredients, which I can't even pronounce the couple things that stand out, but it's really interesting what they do and how much they research to find the very best of the best. It's great.
No GMOs, no dairy, no soy, no gluten, no preservatives, no artificial sweeteners or flavoring, which is really, really, really good.
Very good.
And so
Cool.
it's good stuff.
So that was the one thing that I got in the cart. And the other thing I got was Terrazyme. I use this a lot. I use it at least twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. Some people will just automatically use it 3 times a day with their meals. But sometimes I do that extra one because I can tell I need it. This will help break down your food so you get the nutrients and the vitamins and the things that you need from your food. That's why we eat. Well, that's part of why we eat, right? Sometimes I have a craving.
From a nice big lunch, so I'm going to use some extra Terrazyme.
Yes. And then it helps, like I said, break down the food, and then it helps your digestive system all the way around. And then the other thing that I got was the deep blue polyphenols. These really are great for if you have targeted or overall discomfort. This is really helpful. I don't use these on a daily basis, but when I need them, I am glad that I have them. And sometimes I use them for days in a row, you know, just trying to work through something. So.
And I noticed too, I use it twice a day, the polyphenol, and it's good for all your ligaments and joints and stuff like that. But in this heat, if you happen to go out in your yard or out in the heat a lot, it wears you down. I think it really helps to have that little extra in you, and that deep blue polyphenol really helps.
It does. And so does Recharge, which I didn't need any this time.
Right.
But I'll tell you what, in this heat, I've got a couple of boxes still. So it's great to have.
I just want to put a plug in for Recharge. I've been trying to use up something that we bought a while back because, you know, I don't want to waste anything. And there is a difference. I use some of the other like once or twice, and then I use the Recharge, and it just, the flavor is so much better. I just feel more hydrated. I feel more alert, especially in this heat. We've got some
crazy
heat down here in St. George.
113, who knows? Yes, and with that he said, I had, my doctor had recommended, he's a holistic doctor, he recommended this other electrolyte thing before doTERRA came out with the Recharge. And I tried it once. It bothered my stomach so bad, it was a mess. So, I tried it once. That's all.
So I'm going to use it up little by little, and then I'll continue to use the Recharge.
Yep.
The Recharge just has better flavor.
Well, and it doesn't bother my stomach. I can use it, and I can, and it's fresh because it's that concentrate that you add to liquid. But anyway, we didn't get any this time.
Sip it all day.
Okay, another thing that I got was my favorite lotion is the rose lotion. Plus the money that you get from this goes to the Healing Hands organization. So I love it. I love how gentle it is on the skin. Sometimes I will use a little bit of the Yarrow Palm serum with this. I'll squirt some of this on my hand and a little bit of that, and it's extra good. So
it's really great for sensitive skin, and
Oh
it's just
my,
good
yes.
right now in the heat.
Yes.
It's just to moisturize your skin. It's just so good.
It is. And then what's back? The Moringa Rose, the Rose Duet, which is a beautiful and wonderful thing for hydrating your skin and helping fine lines and all that kind of stuff. I bought one for me and one for my daughter. She loves this stuff, but it's just the hydrosol mist and the nourishing oil, and it's like going to a spa. It's a beautiful experience, and it's only a limited time thing. I'm so glad they brought it back for a limited time. So if you really want one, I wouldn't hesitate. Sometimes things last longer than you think, but you never know. Sometimes they go really fast.
It's really good.
So then I think I'll start with this one. Okay, this is called Vanilla Chai, and it's only available right now for those who are silver and above, but on August 1st, this will be available for anybody. They're, again, a limited time only. I haven't even opened it yet, so.
Yeah, we're gonna
here.
drum roll.
It's really on there tight. See, I told you.
Oh, it's tight.
It's tight. Okay, so what it says about this, I had to look it up. And it says, the scents of fall are magical. When the leaves change and the air turns crisp, there's nothing quite like the comforting embrace of a creamy vanilla chai in your favorite cafe. And it says, relax with a good book. And it says you can add some to a passive diffuser or a regular diffuser. And it says it can cause some skin sensitivity because the ingredients are...
Got some clove in there.
Yes, and it's got cedar wood, Siam wood, which I don't know that they've used that in anything, but they might have. Vanilla, clove, Peru balsam, ginger, and benzoin. And I've heard of that before, but I have never really paid attention
Anyway,
to
you
it.
just got to be careful, a little sensitive out in the sun.
Yeah, or
Especially-
sensitive skin.
Yeah.
Use a coconut oil for that, or a carrier oil of your choice. Oh, it's not. Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's got an interesting
With
smell.
with the type of oils that are in here, I thought it would be like more like stronger, like a little bit more overwhelming, but it's not. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's not really strong. It's not real woody, but it's got
it's
some interesting
yummy.
smell.
So anyway, that's amazing. I like this. If you're into those fall scents, but it's totally different than Harvest Spice. Very, very different from that, but way, way good. With that spicy clove in there as well. And then the oil of the month, because we placed an order by the 15th, and it was 125, or well, it's way more than that, PV. And I usually order on the 1st, but this little vanilla chai was not going to be available until the 5th. So I ordered it on the 5th, and I actually got it the next day because I always pay more for shipping.
We got it on Saturday.
we did.
We said that we had to go pick it up, so because it's outside.
Yeah, we were out running errands and it was already here. So, but anyway, the sunny citrus, is like I said, it's this bunch of citrus oils in here. And I have one open somewhere, so I don't want to open this one. But it's really good. It's crisp. It's citrusy. It's uplifting. It's energizing. All those things that we associate with,
And it's good to
with
diffuse.
citrus oils.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Especially in our front room, it's just
Yes.
so good to diffuse stuff.
Can you read that? It's got cistus. It's got grapefruit. Was what it.
Okay, grapefruit. It's got some orange, peppermint.
So
It's not.
energizing, uplifting. The peppermint gives you that kind of punch of energy. So this is really, really a good one. It's, let's see.
Again, while she's doing that, the oils, once you've been using them and kind
It
of,
doesn't say.
throughout the years, you get intuitive
Yes,
feelings about
you do.
what you need and what would be nice to have as a smell.
Right.
And it's just so good, but you got to be using them. You got to use your oils. You got to go in there. If there's some that's been sitting for a while, use those up first. Rotate them out. It's just, if you're using the oils, if you're using the nutrition, you're going to need to reorder
Definitely.
once a month. And when you do, you get bonus points.
Oh my gosh,
And
yes.
we've used a lot of bonus points through the years. Lots.
I bet it's been well over 10 grand. Probably way more than that. I don't know.
Once in a while, we
A
run
lot.
out of an expensive oil or
Yes.
something like that, and we'll go ahead and use some of our points. And it's just so helpful.
Right. Exactly. One thing I do want to say is because this is a citrus based, you've got to be careful out in the sun. There again, use it on the bottom of your feet or an area that is not going to be exposed to the sun. Just use caution. And back with what Leon was saying about the oils, if you've got stuff that you haven't really used and you're not really sure what it's for, reach out, ask us, or look it up in a book. There's some amazing books out there.
Yeah.
Sorry, frogs. But anyway, so
Yeah, I've got a lot of
Yeah.
oils I've built up over the years. I've
Me
got
too.
three containers that have oils, and I try to rotate them out. I
Yep.
try to use them up. And the citrus oils, got to understand too that they
they evaporate.
they dissipate,
Yeah, they
a little
do.
bit. So when you look at some of the oils that you've had for a while, there might be like maybe 3/4 of a bottle left or a little less.
Yeah.
That's because you need to use them on a regular basis so you can use the full potential of them.
And we do like to have a backup because sometimes things are unavailable or they discontinue certain things that just aren't selling.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have extras and have a backup. So
Exactly.
anyway, that's it. So remember, where it is, this vanilla chai will be available August 1st to anybody that wants to order it. So, and it does smell good. I really like this.
It's got a good smell. But anyway, hope you enjoyed
Yummy.
this and
Okay.
you have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Alrighty, see you guys.
Bye.
Bye.